Well, hello there, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the best automotive content on YouTube and other video streaming services. This is my shop dog, Stella. You'll notice I'm wearing blue gloves today. My black ones I'm out of. So I've gone with the surgical gloves that my brother, who is a doctor, loaned to me in case I ran out. And it worked good because we're always working on greasy cars here. And if we're not working on greasy cars, we're petting a greasy dog. That's my shop dog, Stella. I think I introduced her already. She's 9 years old. She's so old. And I'm old. And I work on old cars. What are we doing? We're working on the Singer again. I had a really unique experience. I'm going to share this with you. It's the first time it's ever happened to me. I really enjoy driving my cars back and forth to work. It's a 2.5, 3 mile commute, let's say, depending on road construction. Last night was the first night ever coming home from work. Granted, I've been doing this been at this location more than 30 years. I've been a mechanic for almost 40, but this shop, driving back and forth to my home, I lost the brakes on this Singer. And the reason I lost the brakes, and I should have thought of this, is that wheel cylinder had been pinched off by that U-bolt up there. If you remember, I put a new brake line in last week, and I didn't think about it, that somebody actually pinched it off on purpose because the wheel cylinder was bad. It's just one thing after another. But anyhow, I lost the brakes, and I had to just downshift and drive slow back to the shop. But that was scary. Almost had to blow through a light. Anyhow, I took this all apart. I'm putting it back together now. You can still see the residue on the tire. These are a weird wheel cylinder because they have the e-brake, which is part of the wheel. So there's a piston for the pressure service brake, and there's a piston then for the e-brake. E-brake connects on this lever right here, which pulls and manually pulls the piston, which spreads the shoes. And then there's a... Anyhow, I happen to have the seal in stock, and I honed the cylinder, and I think it's going to be fine. I wiped it all down, bled it, and the brakes feel better than ever. So that's fantastic. But I wanted to give you, as loyal viewers, this is my Singer, but is it really a Singer? It's not. It's a Singer body. It's on a different frame. And I wanted to go through, give you an underside kind of inspection and detailed identification of what's going on. So let's just start. It's a 1952 Singer body, which is aluminum and has some wood in it, but it's on an MGA frame, like a 1959 MGA 1600. This is all MGA springs. It's an MGA gas tank. This cross beam in the back is MGA. You can see the hokey finoki bumper thing. I want to put the MGA bumper back on because it looks cooler than these aluminum things. The gas tank is through the trunk. You have to open the trunk to access the fuel tank. And the reason I know that is because I had to replace the fuel level sender a couple times, and it's MGA. The rear axle is really strange. I believe it's out of a saloon, like a Singer saloon, which I'm assuming is a station wagon or maybe a four-door car. It has, it's much beefier. The drums are 10 or 11 inch versus the fronts are 9 or 10. I can't remember what. But it also has MGA wheel cylinders, and I think it has Singer shoes. It's a real mismatch. So the gas tank and the frame is MGA. The rear axle is out of a Singer saloon. The driveline is custom because it comes from a Volvo B1800 or it's a B1800 Volvo engine transmission, but the driveline has the Volvo front yoke and then the Singer saloon rear. So had quite a time when I got that rebuilt in June of 23, trying to explain to the guy what U-joints I needed. Whoops, bumped my head. So we've got an exhaust header. I do have my air-fuel ratio sensor meter hooked up, which is great. And then we've got MGA front suspension. So we've got lower control arms with springs, a rack and pinion in front of the Volvo engine, which happens to fit pretty good. And then I did get the MGA or MG Actually, this is a TD bumper on here that fit the MGA frame perfectly, I might add. Everything just fit right up perfectly. So then we have Volvo wheels with adapters, Volvo steel wheels. The drums, I believe, are MG. I'm not positive on that. They are adapters. So that's an underhood, I should say underskirt or under, I don't know what to say, undercarriage inspection. I did make have the brake lines remade in stainless steel for firmer brake feel. I need new Volvo motor mounts. I can actually, if I grab the motor, I can actually move it all around because those are just knackered, both sides. It's really tight to get in there. I've got the brakes adjusted. We have, yeah, it's all MGA. The lever arm shocks, they're really odd. They're from a different year. They're also MG, but like from maybe early 50s. They have a huge reservoir. I got this one working. It's leaking a little bit at the shaft. You can see how wet it is. This one over here is leaking as well. I guess if it's British, it's leaking. Everything under here is actually pretty good. I did disconnect the pressure brake light switch to a brake light switch under the dash because I never knew if my brake lights were working. The running boards are in terrible shape. They're just, I haven't addressed those yet. The wood is failing, and the running boards, I believe, are steel, even though the body's aluminum. This one over here I've got zip tied up because all the wood rotted away. I haven't had time to fix that yet. That's on the docket. You can see the wood is not good. But luckily the frame is not wood. The frame is sturdy. The frame is solid. It is rust-free. Some of the work done in the wheelhouse I'm not happy with. Somebody had a hose or something going through and just hacked it. A lot of hack stuff, a lot of janky fender stuff. As I go, I refine it. I put on the beauty rings and the hubcaps. That made it look a lot better. I also put the chrome tip on here. And like I said, I do have a bumper for the rear, just haven't put it on. So I hope that answers your questions and maybe enlightens you a little bit. It's actually a very reliable car, and even though it's mishmashed in many, many ways, it works. It really does. It doesn't have any odd noises or weird, things. I'm not sure on the gear ratio. I think it's a low fours, like 415, 410. It's got good acceleration, and that's what I would expect out of a saloon. So cool little car. I really love this thing. I'm gonna take it to a show this weekend and meet up with the original builder's grandson. So he might be able to offer some more insight. So stay tuned for that. Stella, you want to go home? Yeah? Give me a yawn. Oh, there you go. Good girl. We're going to clean your teeth here. Maybe we're going to take you to the vet and get your teeth cleaned because you got bad breath. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop talking about my dog and stop talking about my old cars and all the mishmash things that are going on in my life. But you guys might like that. It's kind of neat to see something up on the lift and get up underneath and check it out from a different perspective. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. You guys are the greatest.